We are live.
Yo,
Peace, y'all. Episode 4, Hope Podcast.
Hope
You already know what
podcast
it
here
is.
again.
We back again. Again.
Again.
Man, what a day, what a day, what a day. I was telling the homie, like, you know what? We got to shoot an episode ASAP. There's so much going on, so much good and bad and crazy stuff all at once. It's like we got to dissect this before we try to wash
It's
that over
America.
and hide stuff. Yeah, it's America. So,
It's America.
um,
It's always some shit going on.
always. First things first, I want to say happy MLK Day. It's off rip. I know today's the inauguration and all that jazz, but you got to give respect and due to people who really put that work in before us. And today is honored as MLK Day, not the inauguration. I'm honoring January 20th to Martin Luther King Jr. You know, off rip. Um, if any person says they would love and respect you, then you should try to live as righteous as you can. Otherwise, your words don't really hold much weight. People say, "Oh yeah, I love that man." Well, what are you doing in today's time to reflect that? The man had his flaws, but he tried. That's more than most of us can say about ourselves. So, all right,
Worry.
moving on. Huh?
We talk about worry.
Yeah. You know,
Martin is deep. It's like niggas could get deep with Martin, man. Good. You feel me? I ain't talking no negative. I'm just saying like, all right. Now, what you was saying, yeah, that's real. Because it's like, now, when it come to, let's say the name Jesus or whatever, you feel me? Now, in our modern times, not our modern times, because this happened in the 60s, like the 50s and the 60s when Martin was around and shit. But you feel me? Like that was his movement really was, though. That's how he really lived, like the
yeah,
teachers of. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, but he was like the closest thing to it. You get what I'm saying? Since like, and I be thinking that's how it be, though. Instead of people thinking like it's some like it's gonna be somebody of us that gotta lead us. That's of the you feel what I'm saying? Of the higher power type shit.
yeah,
Like that be on them type of vibes, that be on that type of energy that do that. Like
yeah.
and
They
that shit
say there's a Messiah every generation, is what they say. That God, that spiritual energy, is manifested in one of us every generation. And it's our job to manifest that within ourselves and become the best version of it to kind of be that channel, that conduit, you know?
now one thing I'm saying with that, like during that time, it was different. Their time
Uh,
was different. It was many.
true, you're right.
Many.
Dr. Khaled Muhammad, Malcolm, it was a few for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Now it's like one in a trillion now. You gotta,
Now we don't even got one now, like for real, for real.
right. Phew. It's like three that can make up one. It's all sporadic. It's like pieces of revolutionary and a few people that are like, all right, y'all are closer, but it ain't the same for sure. It's definitely not the same potency.
Listen, bro.
It's because
Them brothers was willing to go to jail, die, lose everything, bro.
yeah,
Who willing to do that nowadays?
Whew.
You feel me?
Exactly. Yeah, it's true.
We too
Different breed.
comfortable. We done got too comfortable with these with the technology with life. Period though. Like our life way cushionier than our forefathers, our grandparents, and all that type
Mm.
of shit. Like you feel
And
me?
they fought for the luxuries we have now.
Some of us think that shit is so far removed. Like people be thinking that shit is far removed. Like I'd be like, yo, bro, that shit ain't. They just make it seem like that with the black and white pictures and shit.
Yeah,
But
a
that's
long
the
time.
that's the play on your mental with the black and white pictures and shit like that. Because when you see the black and white pictures, you associate that with shit with like ancient, antique. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I remember when I was a kid watching this. I'm like, dang, Earth back then really was black and white, huh? Color didn't start coming in until recently. Like I really thought that until I realized, wait a minute, the media and the technology back then was only capturing that. So it was always
Yeah,
there, and even back then there was color that existed, but it was a cheaper option for mass spread to make it black and white. There was
yeah, of
color.
course. It's always like that with technology, bro. It's always like that. It's always somebody that have it first, and they don't mass produce it yet until they can get it cheaper. It's all
Exactly.
TVs, cell phones, cars. Because you see the Mercedes said it, and then you see everything else looking like a Mercedes. You know what
Literally,
I'm saying?
Mercedes rip-offs, all that.
Yeah,
Lamborghini rip-offs, the
you know what I'm
whole.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, like, but
yeah.
all that it's like you just got to pay attention to it though. It's in a circle though. When I had one time with the Disney World, right,
Hmm.
and they had this one of the the exhibitions was the future world or some shit like that, because I think that shit was built like 1950 or something like that.
Mm,
And it was talking about like a lot of shit that you feel what I'm saying? A
yeah.
lot of shit came to fruition type shit.
Damn.
I'm looking like, yo, that's crazy, but it ain't though. It ain't.
Yeah, it's not.
At first, if you don't know, you'll think like, oh man, that's crazy how they just. But it's like if you see that, that made you just see like, okay, this shit is written out. That shit
For
is
real.
mapped the fuck out.
It's mapped.
There's nothing random. At least
Speaking
on
of
there.
what's not random, speaking of what's not random, I don't want to stay on this topic for too long, but we can't not touch on it today because of what's going on. So we got to touch on this.
What's that?
Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump.
That guy.
He's today is the inauguration. He is officially the 47th president of the United States. They made it private today, just because all the drama that's going on. They didn't publicly. He wasn't outside with it. They had to do it indoors. They said.
Of course, that nigga got somebody busting at that nigga.
Right, right, right.
We gonna do indoor this time.
Yeah, did it indoors. 2 days prior to the inauguration, Trump announced a Trump coin, a cryptocurrency, and within those 2 days, it already jumped, skyrocketed throughout the markets. It's already worth at market cap value 3 billion. That doesn't mean for one coin; it just means overall the
Oh
market
yeah,
cap already
but how
jumped.
much it is per one coin though? How much it is for one coin?
I don't know yet. I got to look at the stats on that part. In fact, that could be something we look up.
I
But it's
got
already being able to be publicly traded. Like I saw it on my Coinbase account. I'm like, what? This thing just came out. Let me
that.
see. Trump coin price today. Is it? No way. The current price for an official Trump coin, and mind y'all, this coin just came out, is $55. One coin is equal up to $55 in US currency. That's
How much?
insane. $55.31.
You say
Wow.
55? I see 34.
Yeah, it's room to fluctuate, but
Yeah,
this
that
one
shit.
right here, this one say 55.
See,
It's roughly different.
I go to something called like I think it's like Cap Market Coin Market Cap.com.
Okay, yeah, this one got you. 73 plus increase over the past 24 hours.
Now you
That's
know how
insane.
now, bro. Somebody just made it. He just made a quick little crazy flip. Quick
Phew. What?
crazy flip. Crazy flip, bro.
Talk about bread, and that's just so anybody talk about Trump money. Hey, he made his own coin, which is interesting. And so yeah, y'all, he said a few things too about. I didn't watch the whole speech, but I caught the last few minutes, and I was like, "Oh wow, this dude is made for the news." Because you know how news like to clip stuff and be like, "Oh my god!" Like he purposely says things just for people to be like, "Whoa!" So we're gonna play the last few minutes of it and then cover it, which is interesting.
Donald.
Talk about a sovereign nation and we will protect our resources and a few other things. I'm like, oh,
Which one got no
right.
resources? What resources America got?
Right.
But we are going to
We
bring it
still
back,
everybody else shit.
make it great again, greater than ever before. We will be a nation like no other, full of compassion, courage, and exceptionalism. Our power will stop all wars and bring a new spirit of unity to a world that has been angry, violent, and totally unpredictable. America will be respected again and admired again, including by people of religion, faith, and goodwill. We will be prosperous. We will be proud. We will be strong. We will win like never before. We will not be conquered. We will not be intimidated. We will not be broken. And we will not fail. From this day on, the United States of America will be a free, sovereign, and independent nation. We will stand bravely. We will live proudly. We will dream boldly, and nothing will stand in our way because we are Americans. The future is ours, and our golden age has just begun. Thank you. God bless America. Thank you all. Thank you.
And there's that. What you think about that, Rip?
It was kind of mild mannered right there. It seemed like he kind of stayed. That's the first time whatever speech they gave him, he read the speech actually.
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't say shit too flagrant. He didn't go flagrant or nothing like.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, it's the same old with all of them though. The same old, we got to do this, we got to do that. What happened? Well, they always like to blame the previous guy, you know.
Mhm.
But it's like, bro, some of your policies too is still in effect and still in order that, you know what I mean, from your presidency that spilled over the Biden presidency, that's about to cross over to your presidency again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly. And
game,
speaking of,
bro, it's nothing but a stage. It's a stage.
yeah,
But at the same time, they do determine what the fuck go on in this country though. So it's like
right.
you really do
It's
have
like,
to.
yeah, and that's why we covering it, y'all, because mostly like I thought y'all said you don't like politics. We don't, but we still got to cover it, y'all. It's a balance. Those things still shake and move the world, and those
You
things
gotta
have a
know
trickle effect on people's mental and all that.
You got to know what's going on in your world. You got to know what's going on because if you're not paying attention to what's going on around you and you just moving how you moving your old ways and you ain't adapting to nothing that's new or nothing that's shit
Yeah,
going past you, you gonna look like, oh shit.
yeah. Imagine if you never watched the news and was never on social media, and COVID happened. You walk outside one day. Why does everybody got masks on? Why are the people with guns saying you can't come out your house? What's going on? Because you wasn't tapped in.
Hmm.
It's always a 50-50. You need to know what the collective mind is thinking. Oh, everybody's scared right now. Everybody's buying tissue from the stores. Okay. Like, you need to know these things.
That's
you know?
crazy. I remember that COVID, right? It was a picture like that. It was like they showed like all the tissue and stuff was gone. But all like the shit like vitamin C, pill vitamins and all that shit was still
Right.
heavy over supplied and shit.
Yeah.
Like
The
I'm
things that can
like,
actually help you with your immune system are overstocked. That don't make no sense. Like,
that's
that should be
crazy.
empty off the tables. Yeah.
Everybody was going for the tissue.
Another thing I want to ask you, what's your thoughts on this? Because we talked about Biden earlier. I just heard on his last day out,
Daddy pardon his peoples.
man, what? Not only his peoples, but Anthony Fauci.
Who
That's
the fuck?
crazy.
You talking
I
about
thought bro
the
didn't do anything wrong though. I thought he didn't do nothing wrong. Why you pardoning him?
mm,
That's
I just let you
crazy.
know, bro. Like, you feel me? I know he probably did some malpractice shit or something, like some ill
Hell
diagnosed shit or like
yeah.
Fauci. I'm like, come on now.
Fauci was the number one boogeyman when COVID started. Number one. He was like, we should get boosters, another booster. I'm like, man, this
You're gonna
nigga
have to
was
get a booster for the rest of your life.
right.
The
Man,
fuck?
that dude belong in prison 100 million%. But he got pardoned by Biden and all of Biden's family, and then he gonna put a statement out saying just because I got them pardoned doesn't mean they did anything wrong. So then why are you getting them pardoned? People who need to get pardoned have done things. You
People
know?
that hold up, I'm not hold on. I gotta look that up now that you say that though.
Yeah.
What was he indicted for? He must have been indicted for something. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I know he had a bunch of potential claims and court cases against him because of what he did in COVID, but they never got taken to court. So I guess him getting pardoned just washes all those potential court cases away. So he don't
Mm.
gotta attend none of it because people was suing the heck out of him, even companies was. But now that he's getting pardoned, it's not even gonna get to that process. It's not even gonna get to
Everything probably done got suppressed and everything.
yep.
That shit done got suppressed and got burnt. They don't do that shit in the garbage.
They always get left unscathed, no matter how much terror and chaos they do. They just Get out from state. Man, that's crazy.
It
Like,
says
there's no
Fauci.
repercussions for these dudes.
It
That's
says
crazy.
Fauci and 6 January riot committee. This
Mm,
nigga here. So I want to know what Fauci did though.
man,
Like,
that dude. Just watch some of Riza Islam's reels and videos on that dude, and
mhm.
you'll start comparing him to the devil. You'll start comparing Anthony Fauci to the straight devil. Bro is on demon time.
I
It's
believe
crazy.
it. All the
Yeah.
all anybody that Fauci was a leading figure in the U.S. response to the COVID-19 pandemic and infectious disease. Blah blah blah. He encouraged people to wear masks and social distance, but Trump accused him of covering up the alleged real cause of COVID. Trump called Fauci a disaster, and Fauci has been investigated by congressional Republicans. In a
Mm,
statement, Fauci said, "Throughout my career, I don't care what you talking about. I want to know what the charge was. What you get pardoned for, B?
exactly.
That
They
means
don't
your
even,
ass. This
that's what we talk about. They don't even want to let that be public. The reason why they're being pardoned, they don't even want to let people to know about that.
his
Like, why
ass
you
is going
pardoned?
to jail. He was about to go to jail.
For real.
Niggas talk about Trump. That nigga got the
Anthony Fauci.
yeah. That's crazy, yo. But that's just
Man,
because they be actors and shit too, though. Like a lot of them, they
yeah,
just read teleprompters and they fall guys and all that type of shit.
for the
But
roles.
that probably was Joey Boy. So he said, I can't hold my boy up. Get my boy up out of there. Let me get my. I could do one thing for my boy. Let me get my guy out of there. Shit, I
Mhm.
seen what's called it was at the inauguration. Wasn't she Kamala?
Which you said what?
Wasn't Kamala at the inauguration?
I believe so. I didn't see the details of who was in the crowd, but she might have been. I know
I
she
thought
was
I
at
seen,
that
I thought I seen a
meeting.
picture of her sitting in the crowd.
Oh, for real?
And then we're gonna lie, I'm looking like that. Look like Kamala
Man,
right there.
that's crazy. I
Like
know
for
a
real.
bunch of people went to Washington D.C. on the day. Like a bunch of people publicly went there, and they had to call like 5,000 soldiers out to stand
Oh,
around.
you mean? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, But
Yeah,
man,
I'm just glad it wasn't a riot though. And crazy, like ain't got time for that right now. There's a lot of stuff going on. They don't need more buildings destroyed. They don't need that right now. We don't
America.
need.
But yeah, Trump, he gonna rattle niggas' cages though. It's about to be now. It's something crazy coming. Everybody got to distract they seatbelts and
Yeah,
because you never know.
right. Because tomorrow is like the first day we can start really making some orders now.
He got
Tomorrow,
100. They said that boy got 100 executive orders that he wanted to
yeah,
put in place his first day.
his first day is tomorrow. So
So,
they gonna see what he say.
oh
First
yeah, we
official
gonna do
day.
this. We doing that. We frisking
Yeah.
niggas. Then if you ain't got no, if you not from there, you gotta take your ass back.
Right. You think that stuff that the Canada was saying they're gonna really do, like cut everybody off from becoming an independent country, so it'll be 51 countries instead of 50, 51 states, whatever.
I don't know.
That rumor. I
That'd be
heard that.
crazy though.
Yeah, it's a lot of people who like scared and not trying to comply with Trump, and they doing going to the extreme to separate. Now
But
that he's in.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I get it. Trump this, Trump that. But I think all them niggas is the same, bro. Any president, it don't matter who the. So now the next president is definitely gonna be somebody we don't know.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be.
Gonna be somebody we don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you feel me? Because Biden, he not rerunning unless Kamala gonna run again.
That could be a potential. Just because she got so much.
She got
Uh,
close.
she got close. Yeah. She
But
got
even
close.
at that, but I ain't like her campaign. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, bro.
It
I
was
didn't
so
even like it.
fast. It was
I
like,
didn't like it, man.
yeah. It was a
Like
Biden dropout, Kamala hop in. They had Megan twerking on the stage. I'm like,
that,
that's
you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like you should have Michelle up there with you, if anything. Like, come on.
I done seen all type of. You could have got J. Cole, Kendrick. You could have got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, come on.
Somebody got to represent Killer Mike because Killer Mike just got the Grammy. You feel me?
Exactly. He
Anybody,
political. Killer
somebody
Mike
that's
is a great choice.
and he's somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's in that field. Somebody that got that mindset. Somebody that
Yeah.
common. Like it's a lot of motherfuckers. Nas, like it's a lot of people. But y'all wanted to try to go that easy route. Y'all wanted, y'all thought y'all studied the analytics. Oh, this is what they like. So this is what we associate this with that. We associate this with the votes and that shit ain't go how they thought it was gonna go.
You know what's funny? I think when they want to decide for things, they go off of like what's the most abundant energy, and that's a stupid choice, but that's exactly what they do. They know that rowdy type of energy is in high abundance and in numbers. So if we can get them, that'll be our driving force. And unfortunately, that's the facts of things when it comes to just energy. Like when people argue and people fight, that builds up energy and tension, and people love to fight. Just like with the beef and the raps. Like nobody was interested in that until it's whoa, we beefing? They beefing now? Okay, let's go. Numbers is up, everything's high. But if it's somebody talking about some real stuff, it's a majority of them that care, and other people are just a higher majority of people that don't care at all.
What they say, shit, that shit spread faster than anything though. Hate spread faster than love.
Exactly.
You
And
know what I'm
so I
saying?
feel like with the politics, they wanted to kind of capture that energy and bring
They
this
try to
energy.
get the ignorant, they try to dumb
Yeah,
it down, try to, you feel me? But even with that, if you see that, that's kind of disrespectful type
it
shit. You feel me?
is. It really
I ain't gonna
is.
say it's kind of is, it's hella disrespectful.
Definitely is. Like that's
Like,
the
but
energy you want to move with. Megan the Stallion. You want that crowd and that family because it's large. That's what you target. That's not what
but
you should be
then,
targeting.
but then even with that did, it put it another wedge between black men and black women. Oh, black men
Exactly.
don't want to vote for black women. Oh,
Yeah, I
so that
heard that.
means you ain't trying to be with the, you ain't trying to, yeah,
We
like,
lost because of y'all. We are not. That's not. Nah, I can't throw that on us. We lost because of the black men didn't vote. Nah.
oh yeah, that's the script.
Yeah.
That's the script.
And the surprising thing was you can't even say the Mexican conversation no more because when you look at the stats, 52% of Mexican men voted for Trump. So you can't even say the Mexican thing.
She said 52% of them voted for Trump,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
talking about these niggas and y'all vote.
I think people just really didn't want Kamala in there. They didn't trust her enough or something. I don't know. They had to pick the lesser of two evils. Do we pick
I'm not
Trump?
going like I'm saying,
Kamala?
bro. I'm not going to lie. I was looking at both of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trump a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. But
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at Kamala shit. Her shit was like, eh. I could tell it was just like
Stuff's not
the
adding
light
up.
too bright for you or some shit. Like it was certain situations she was stumbling over questions and she was with that. Yeah, we used to wash out collard greens in the bathtub and my my. It was a lot of situations like yo. But
I
even
even
with
saw some videos of her switching up
even
her
when
voice
she said, hold up
accents.
though, bro. Even when she said I'm not gonna do anything specifically for black people. I'm like, into that thing. Into that thing.
Yeah.
Man. Really?
Yeah. I saw some videos of her switching up her accent and her voice per speech to kind of
Mm-hmm.
try to cater. And she'll have her country accent when she's in Kentucky, and then her regular black voice when she's in other spots. Like,
Mm-hmm.
come on now.
A
Come
caricature.
on now.
She's a caricature.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Now
Don't do
see
that.
the one thing I'm gonna see this with Donnie too though. Donnie Darko. Because Donnie Darko be wilding. Donnie Darko be exposing shit, but still at the same time he be on his type of time though. You feel me?
Speaking of exposed and stuff, I'm glad you said that. I gotta pull up this post now. Bro said, I don't know if this is true or not. Actually, he said it out of his own mouth. But he said he's going to be exposing the true. Hold on. Where is it at? Says that the JFK and RFK and MLK assassination records will be public. You see that?
What's that?
Trump. Let me show this.
I must say I think they like already public though.
But apparently there's some more stuff.
Hmm.
Restoring transparency and accountability to government, we will also reverse the overclassification of government documents, and in the coming days, we are going to make public remaining records relating to the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, his brother Robert Kennedy, as well as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and other topics of great public interest. It's all going to be released, Uncle Sam.
So yeah,
Kind of sounded kind of sketchy, but I don't know if anybody. But that just know if that mean if he exposing that just lets you know it's just a whole nother program
yeah,
that's going on type shit.
yeah. This year about to be crazy.
Like, oh what? Damn, it was the FBI that shot Martin Luther King. Oh my god.
Right. That type of stuff.
It was somebody that was standing on the. He did JFK did get shot by his driver.
Right, like confirmed type stuff. No more speculation.
Say yeah, it was 6 shooters. 6 shooters shot JFK. 6 shooters. God damn.
Be ready for the documentaries, y'all. Be ready for the future documentaries.
But he said in coming days, shit. What's up? Put them things out. I like to read.
Yeah, so tomorrow's day one. I just like I said, I'm gonna keep saying this. Please, no riots. I don't want no riots.
But you know what he is though? He's an anarchist though. That's him. Starts chaos, like overthrow the government, change the government type shit. Like, and right now, he don't give a fuck about no impeachment.
He got his 4 years. He out of there after that anyway. He gonna do whatever he wanna do in these 4 years.
My boy said, "Look, man, what? Listen, I ain't got to rerun. I ain't got no re-election campaigns and none of that.
Nothing. 4 years. Oh my god."
But this shit really don't be changing really with the presidents, bro. Should still be looking the same.
Yeah.
Certain shit, like, you feel me? Because you already know who they talk to. They're talking to the middle class. They're talking to them. You feel me? But it's certain shit you can benefit from, business wise.
Yeah. I wonder if they gonna make a similar like stimulus check type deal over here again.
Nah, they ain't doing no shit like that.
They might do it for the California area because of the fires and stuff.
Yeah, it might be something like that way. People that lost a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Lost their whole lives and got to start over and shit like that.
Right.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's like shit burning down and it's like you just couldn't save nothing. Like, gotta relocate somewhere that you don't know nobody. Probably not even where you don't know nobody. But it ain't nowhere like home though. Just relocating though, period. That shit just
all the memories was damn. I always forget the playlist I had of some videos I wanted us to watch. Now's the time for me to look it up now.
But Trump though, that's the whole government. Shit need to be, reconstructed. Another constitution, just revamp the whole shit.
Think so?
Hell yeah, that's the only way, bro. That's the only way. The shit
we do need another government. We do need another government. Yeah.
It's like I can't. I'm not going to talk crazy on her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do it like that. Get it shut down too early.
Yeah. Yeah. We on episode 4 so far. Let's keep it going.
Yeah. You trying to stay around. You feel me? But at the same time, it's like real is real. And yeah, how this shit looking, man. It ain't about to change no type of way, bro. The people gotta change it. It's like people gotta really reject this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like boycott. Like it gotta be like an economic boycott because that would hurt America the most.
Yeah, riots only do so much.
Yeah, riots ain't about nothing because all that shit is insured. You destroying some shit that they about to get money for, probably double. If the house or the building that burnt down was worth 50,000, they probably was insured for double that type shit. Like shit that was, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you gotta hit them really where it hurt at. Stop spending money with them. Just spend money with ours. Keep it circulating. Like
Exactly.
it ain't even really. It's like if you really look at shit, like who got the flavor for real? Like
Mm,
why are we buying? Why not we, but why? Yeah, it is we as a people. You know what I'm saying? Like why are we buying these designers and all this that when it's like that shit don't look like nothing until we put it on.
yeah, we make that stuff popping.
But you got somebody that is designing some hot shit, some flavor shit, but you ain't gonna try to wear his shit, or if you do try to wear it or whatever, you ain't gonna respect the price that he offering, the price that he's his retail suggested price. Like you know what I'm saying? Gonna try to
Yeah,
talk him down, gonna try to short change. Like that shit be crazy. Cause we be the one with the fashion, we the ones with the that shit ain't
yeah,
cool until we put it on.
we the dopest ones. Facts.
Shit ain't cool till we do it, bro. Shit ain't it ain't nothing until we do it, bro. Like for real.
That
It just
is.
we're amazing. We are amazing. You know.
Hmm.
There's a lot of amazing people, other cultures in the world too, though. But it's just we stand out a little more, though. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it's for some reason we just want to stay on this hunt. We can't get over this fucking hump. Unity, you know.
We, so for some reason, we gotta wait for them to say we can get over the hump for us to get over the hump, which I can't. I
Like,
can't.
how you going with that? You gotta wait for them. So imagine what it is. Then it's still you still waiting on them. You still under them. You gonna jump over the hump, and then when you jump over the hump, it's another hump that got set up.
Another one. It's another one.
The fuck?
And then the crazy part about success with us is even if they tell us, it's like, yeah, but there's that underlying thing of I still can't see myself doing that because that's not me. He don't look like me or she don't look like me. So until I see my own do it, I don't even think it's possible, which is another limitation. Because what you gonna do? Wait for a
Oh,
black person to do what you're trying to do before you even start doing it? That's crazy.
I don't. It's hold on real quick. I'm gonna speak to that because that's like more now type shit.
I understand it for the kids, but once you grown, you can't be in that mindset. For the kids,
But
like I,
but it's like I get what you're saying, bro. But people are more programmed now than anything, though.
yeah,
People are more programmed now than anything. Like people are programmed. They're set to a tone. They have to follow this, follow that. This brand, you gotta have this type of phone. You gotta have, you know what I'm saying? Wear these type of shoes. Like it's
yeah,
everybody look the same. Everybody using the same slang. Everybody using the. It's like a uniform, a code for cool. Instead of everybody having their own region, and you know, the West Coast was cool with the khakis and the chucks, and that's what the West Coast was known. That's how you identify somebody from the West Coast. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? No,
yeah,
I ain't saying people over there probably not still dressing, probably old school like that. But I know for the most part, motherfuckers dressing up to date type shit.
yeah,
Like everybody looking the same. You just look on the Instagram, on the you on whatever. All these rappers dressing the same. They jewelry patterns all the same. Like this shit crazy. Ain't no more leadership. Everybody just following this shit. That's the main problem. It's too many fucking followers. You
yeah.
gotta follow before you leave, but at the same time, it's like that's the whole thing.
Where's the
Everybody,
originality? Where is the originality?
yeah, it's not no originality, ain't no morality, it's none of that shit. Like the
Yeah,
originality, bro, like that's who you is. Like people don't want to just give who they is. You gotta give who you is and
yeah,
anything, especially when it comes to the culture.
right.
Like how
Because
you
that's
act.
what they, yeah, that's what they copy off of. They copy off of our originality. But if it ain't no originality left, what's how we gonna push forward? We're just gonna keep recycling. It don't make no sense. And what I fell into the trap of, and what I don't want to see going forward, is this loop of
And I don't want to get into the whole white people versus black people battle, this whole thing, but it's just the truth. They copy us, you know. They learn from us, and they do what we do. And sometimes it gets to the point where they do what we do better than us, and that's what pisses me off. Like it'll be a white boy who just understands and learns jazz to the point where now he's a professional jazz musician, you know, and he's everywhere. And then it'll be a next generation black person like me who sees this dude like, whoa, this is amazing. I don't know how this dude's doing all this. And then my generation will look up to this person, not knowing the actual influence and origin of where he gets his stuff from, you know? And then it'll get to the point where my generation gets good at it, and then it'll look like, oh, we're getting all our stuff from these white people.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting these skills and our swag and the way we do it from these white people, and that's not how it is. But it'll get to that, you know, because we stopped being original. We started
Right.
following.
But see, even how that happens a lot too with us when it comes to that, because we throw a lot of shit away. That is like we make so much shit that it's like it's nothing for us to make something else type shit. You feel me?
True.
We always move on to the next shit. We always move on to.
I was just going through that today, man. I was in the park just listening to the last 2 hours. I'm like, man, this stuff is fire. Why don't I listen to this more? Why don't I have this in my playlist? I made it. I'm already ready for the next one. I'm working on 3. I made up 2 whole hours. I'm like, wow. I had to really sit with myself to like, these are great albums. Stuff. This is the sequencing. This is amazing. Like years to come, people gonna want to have these in vinyl and want to listen to these. And like, the next one,
classic shit.
It's wild, but it's true though. You're right. We look at our own creations differently than everybody else.
Yeah, because it's like we do the shit so effortlessly that it's like
that
you know what I'm saying?
Easy.
Yeah, and they look and for them to get it, they had to study it so hard. But when they do crack the code with it, they really. But it's like they shit can magnify because they got the opportunities, they got the connections and all that shit like that. Money in place already.
Yeah, they can take one nuance that we did and magnify it to $1 million. It's like for us, it was just a little cool trick thing we did. To them, they took that, turned it into a product, a genre, a whole thing. It's just like, wow. It's crazy.
That's how it be though. And then it's like we always move on to something else. Like it was jazz. Then I went to what was it, like the blues? Then I went from the blues to rock and roll, from rock and roll to rap. I mean the funk, from funk to rap. Like you know what I'm saying? It's so much.
Yeah,
it's so much shit, bro.
Yeah, and now we at a point where we so talented that we confuse them, you know.
We put all the shit. We just put all the shit together. But that come with people. Don't. That's evolution. That's like all right with the analogy with sports, right? Now we ain't gonna start the argument here because I know you don't give a fuck about it. But you know the great black argument, the barbershop argument, LeBron and MJ.
Yeah.
Now it's like people don't understand what evolution is. It's like okay, now. Where you stopped that, the previous generation, where y'all stopped that, all that shit is documented. So where we starting from where they stopping.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So all that shit that you did, that's all the shit I'm coming into the game with, and I'm just gonna add to this shit. And the next generation, where I stop at, that's where they starting at. You know what I'm saying? So
it took you 30 years to learn this one technique. Now I'm practicing that technique at 15 years old.
Type shit. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm coming in with this shit. I'm coming. You ain't learn that shit to the end of your career. I'm coming in my career with it.
Yeah.
Like that's how that shit be, bro. It's like, but then it's like people they always wanna hold on to the. Well, Mike is the. Yeah, Mike was good. I ain't gonna stunt. Mike was good, but at the time, if you really look at the leagues and shit, like I'm looking like, yo. One time LeBron had to play against this nigga KD, Steph Curry, fucking a lot of niggas, a lot of Hall of Fame motherfuckers. I'm like, yo, Mike ain't never had to play against niggas by himself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like for sake of argument, like, yo, come on, like let's match it. Let's not just try to favor a conversation to favor it. Let's put the details. Let's talk. You feel me? And that be the thing too that keep us too segregated. The ageism. Type shit.
It's funny we talk about that because I just
had that realization today about this music thing. For those of you who are producers and use MPCs, there's literally this whole crowd of OG 50-year-olds and older who just love the legendary MPC 2000 XL, right? It's regarded as one of the greatest MPCs of all time. That's the one you see Ye using and all that, right? I was watching a video today where someone did a blind test on the sound of the actual system versus the new stuff. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna do a blind test, A versus B, and my wife's gonna tell me the sound of whichever one I like more, whichever one has that more bassy kick. Because they always talk about the MPC 2000 XL has more bass, it has more original sound, it gives you that texture that these new ones just don't have, right? So after the blind test, he said, okay, B has that thicker bass, just a little bit over A. It's just, it is what it is. And his wife told him B was the newer one.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, what? So
Mm-hmm.
it gets to the point where the nostalgia just gets in people's head and makes them think, oh, these systems are better, but they're not. I'm sorry.
Shit is outdated, bro.
It's outdated.
You got Steph Curry, bro. Ain't never seen no shit. Ain't never seen no shit like that. Like this guy.
Exactly.
Ain't never seen it. We got all type of shit now. Why the fuck you still want to do shit like that if we could do it like ain't 3 more than 2?
Yeah, exactly. I made a video on my YouTube saying my MPC is better than 2000 XL. You know how much hate I get on that video to this day. It's at 30,000 views. I'm getting hate. You're like, bro, y'all don't want to let it go. Y'all really don't want to let it go. A 20-year-old piece of hardware is better than what I got now. Come on now. And this has all those features plus 20 more features. And you still want to hold on? No.
Bro, listen, bro. It's always, man. It be niggas like to do shit the hard way sometimes. They got their pattern, they got their own little rhythms, their own little routines and shit.
Yeah,
that's what it be when they don't want to break their routines or do like, especially when it comes to music and shit, like certain shit. Like, but it's like you gotta stay updated, B. You gotta stay updated. That's why a lot of producers you don't hear no more.
Yeah.
No disrespect to nobody, but you know what I'm saying. You don't hear Pete Rock beats like that no more. You don't hear. I ain't gonna say like that. You don't hear Pete Rock beats at all.
Well, as of recently, he's trying to make his comeback. He did a little collaborate with Common.
He did a collab with Common.
Yeah.
Of course, you could get that off, but I mean, like, wasn't nobody hitting Pete Rock up?
Right.
Like
yeah.
shit.
OG, yeah, you ain't gonna hear no youngin. Yo, I want a Pete Rock beat.
Or even old niggas though. A lot of old niggas still rapping. They ain't rapping on Nas ain't rapping on no Pete Rock beats.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When the OGs understand the evolution, they want to hop on the new beats. They want to get that new flow and that new stuff. Like, you gotta understand evolution.
It's not even it's when you really a student of the game, you gonna evolve with the game, period. Yeah. That's why certain motherfuckers last how they last, because they love the fucking game. They love the art of this shit. They ain't gonna never fade away. As long as they're alive, they're gonna be able to create shit.
Facts.
Like, you know,
for example, somebody who even still uses old hardware, but he's modernized. His style is kind of timeless. Alchemist is a good example of his stuff still fire. To this day, his beats is fire. You know, that's somebody who migrated with the times. I think his little trick was taking out the drums, because when you have a drum beat and a drum pattern, you can kind of tell what time period it's in a way. If you're really listening in the music, if a certain drum pattern is going a certain kind of way, it's like, oh, this is definitely from the 80s and the 90s, even if you don't know what the song is, just how the drums sound. So with Alchemist, I think
it's all of it though. I ain't gonna stunt. It's beats, it's the drum patterns, and it's the sounds too. Yeah, because I know what type of sounds was dominating. You know what I'm saying?
The 80s and stuff.
80s, 90s, 2000s, 10s, 20s. You know what I'm saying? True. It's the sounds. Because motherfuckers had that little wave where everything was synth heavy. Everything was synths.
And I even know the synths they was using. Like when I was doing my research, the main synths that everybody was using was the DX7, the Junos. Those were the synths in everybody's studios. They was all used. The micro Korgs. Those were the synths. You know, so that sound became a popular sound in pianos. the Michael Jackson turn turn turn. Those were the, you know.
Yeah.
So that kind of.
But that's how the game is with music, though. It's certain innovators in it. You get what I'm saying? But you ain't got too many.
Right, and that's why I want to go back to Alchemist because, like, since he kind of took drums out of a lot of his beats, it kind of made him timeless in a way, you know, because they can be in any era. Even 20 years from now, if you play an Alchemist beat, it's gonna give you a certain type of
Alchemist,
feel.
I fuck with Alchemist. I do. He got
Yeah,
some hard beats though. He got a couple hard beats like yo.
yeah,
That is just always a classic. Like yo,
yeah. And
yo. What you
I
was
feel
thinking
like
about when you made this one, bro?
right,
Like, that shit stupid hard. Dang.
And I feel like he put his stamp on it too. To like drumless beats. When you say drumless beats nowadays to somebody, they think of Alchemist.
Mm.
Or
It's
what?
just a
West
matter,
Side.
and then too though, it's just a matter of surviving the times type shit.
Yeah,
You feel me? He got in where he fit in. Shit, Griselda, motherfucking a lot of like the Rocky Marcianos, a lot of the undergrounders.
yeah.
That's him though. He got that old school boom bap. Not without the boom bap though. He from that era though.
Yeah, for real. That's
But he really get it because he was like he really started doing beats with like Mobb Deep and shit though. Those like the first people he was doing beats with and shit.
yeah. I watched his whole hour interview about him talking about some of that, and that's something I actually want to meet. I want to put that on my bucket list. He's in LA too, so some of that. Yeah, I got to meet Alchemist
Wow.
for
Yeah,
sure.
niggas fuck with Alchemist though.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
for real. I fuck with
He
him.
didn't teach,
Definitely respect it.
he didn't teach me a few of his techniques, a few of them chopping because he chops in a weird way, but it works. So weird is only weird when it doesn't work. When it works, it's not weird. It's innovative and a genius.
It's it's yeah, you call it what you want. That's all it is. Call it what you want. Some
Right.
nigga really is like that though. Like yo,
Sure.
bro, hold that teacup over there, bro. I'm telling you, this shit gonna be shit. Every time a nigga put that teacup on the third shelf, I'm telling you, it come out fire, bro. Every time. Put the teacup on the third shelf, bro.
Yeah, the third shelf, not the second.
Not the
The
second. Nah, for real, but that shit it be like that though.
third.
But Alchemist though, it's a lot of Hit Boy, Boy Wonder.
Yeah, I was about to say, but yeah, Boy Wonder cool too.
Yeah, Boy Wonder nasty. Conductor. You feel me?
Conductor.
Yeah, his just do because it's like right now to that time period though, rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas rapping and shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
I'm like,
true.
damn. I see. I'm like, this nigga must got a whole album of Conductor beats or some shit like that. A Conductor project. Joey Badass.
Oh yeah, those are some of his beats. I didn't check out Joey Badass, but
Yeah, he just dropped another joint today. Song came out. Shit
for
hard.
real.
Uh,
I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah, I saw him on High Level Conversations. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool.
and Joey Badass nasty. And he got that old school vibe to him.
Mm-hmm.
He just
Check out
had
his
to
drop.
persevere in the game enough to the point where it came back to that.
Right.
That's
Staying
all right.
relevant in the game is something else. It's a battle within itself.
Until it came back to that. Now it then came back to that. So it was like, okay. We rapping again? Oh shit. Let me jump
Mm-hmm.
in.
Right. Yes. What's up looking
Joey.
for? I want to start having entertainment segments on here too, y'all. Where we just talk about some of the new entertainment stuff that's popping off. And I'm a big like comic book guy. If y'all don't know, I be watching all the Marvel and DC stuff. That's like my guilty pleasure. So for those of you who do watch that too, tap in with your boy, man. We could talk about that stuff too. So contrast. I saw
Yeah,
that new Daredevil trailer. I was psyched about it. What?
you said Daredevil?
Yeah, Daredevil Born Again trailer that's coming out this year. Superman movies dropping this year. I get some good entertainment stuff too.
I did see the Superman shit. I'm looking like Superman. This nigga again.
They got this stuff.
I'm like, yo, you know, wasn't they just about to start the Justice League and shit? So,
Right. They restarting it. It's
so,
weird.
so is he
Batman.
going to be, and then it's going to be him, and then
Right. Yeah.
shit.
Entertainment. Oh, man. But no, they try. Marvel's trying to come back. Though. Marvel's trying to be the king again and put out their super big movies, Avengers and all that. So
Oh yeah, they got another. I seen that they got. I think 2016 or some shit. I mean 2026 or some shit like that.
Yeah, Avengers 5 and then Avengers 6 afterwards.
I'm like, oh okay.
Gotta get that $1 billion again because these Avengers movie was the easy pop $1 billion.
I see
Easy
another
pill.
one called coming too though.
What? Oh yeah, I heard about that. They saying they want Denzel in there too.
Wakanda.
Hmm. Who's
And they say
Denzel gonna be though?
Denzel the villain.
What?
I guess that's how Denzel going out in his career.
Damn.
Couple movies. My nigga's been the villain in the last couple movies he's been in.
Why you gonna do him like that? Well, I mean, if they do him any halfway anyway, how they did Killmonger, then I guess it would be cool. Cause I liked Killmonger. He
But
was
even too though, cause he about to retire, so you know, fuck it.
yeah,
Y'all can kill
yeah,
me off. I ain't gotta keep the shit going. I just want to say I was in one of them motherfuckers.
yeah. That's actually a good way to go out too.
You know what I'm saying?
Black Panther. That's a good exit. It's a good exit. And you could be stepped as one of the greatest actors of all time. I mean, he already is, but that's a good way to go out.
Who Denzel?
Yeah.
When it comes to actors, bro, I think it's like him and Sam Jackson, bro. And Will too though. Will ill with it too. And Jamie too though. Jamie Foxx ill with it too though.
Yeah.
But like
But I don't know. I don't know though. Has Denzel ever played a slave master?
a
I know
slave
Sam.
master.
Yeah, I know Sam kind of did. I don't know. That's why I'm like, yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think I seen Denzel play. Nah, he played. What he played? Glory, where he was like a slave soldier or some shit.
Yeah, if he is slave, that's one thing. But slave master, I don't know if I could.
Nah. Once called when he was a slave master, that nigga was he was an Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom,
That
yeah.
nigga wasn't no slave master. That nigga was a slave that was just on some other shit.
Oh, he was like
He
a
was on the
ruckus. I'm
streaming. Hold up. He's like Uncle Ruckus then.
but he was on it more than the master was on it.
Yeah. Right.
Yo, I was just watching Django yesterday. That's
Oh,
crazy.
for
But
real?
Samuel Jackson, yeah, he man, that's an ill movie though. But it was just I like the logic of the movie though.
Yeah.
Ex-slave running around killing white people during the slave periods. Don't start like that, but you know.
Sure. Give me a second. Give me 2 seconds.
Got you, bro. But yeah, there's a lot of things out here going on right now. Family, just gotta keep your head up and your eyes open. Can't fall for the 52 fake out that they always try to get us with. Right now, more than any time, we need to be united. Putting these disagreements aside, these petty ass disagreements. Old nigga, young nigga, light skinned nigga, dark skinned nigga.
All right, I'm back. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Clock has returned.
Unity.
Yeah.
Unity is the key.
It is the key to all happiness in the world.
Nah, for real.
Man, y'all, we got some exciting stuff coming soon, y'all. February, oh my God. Music. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to give too much away.
Lose control.
Music.
Lose control.
Man, I was brainstorming today. I got projects in the cut.
Projects in the cut, like what?
Projects in the cut. I'm about to take it to a whole new level too. And studying the MPC and looking into these drums I got y'all. Like, y'all hear that? These are like secret sauce sounds. I was going through my phone yesterday. I'm like, damn, I got the sauce in here. I got the sauce. You know?
The sauce.
These are them MPC 2000 XL sounds. Kicks. Woo! You know?
Yeah.
So y'all just be patient. Because I want to take more time with these projects. That's why it's been taking so long. But man, that when the third album drops, Batman and Robin 3, y'all gonna be like, whoa, okay, Clarkson. Took it to a whole new level. And plus I want to get it on streaming this time. So y'all can go run it up, get the numbers, get that moolah.
Run it up.
I just found out like the proper, and we can talk about this too, like marketing strategy too, y'all. For other producers and artists out there, like even when you make your music, the marketing is just as important. You know, and I've been studying and studying and
Marketing is
studying.
more important than anything.
Right?
Marketing is more important than the music.
Yeah, borderline because you could have some trash music, but if you market it right, it don't matter. It'll get the million streams, which is wild, you know. So, and the trick is to just have it accessible as possible. Where is everybody already at? You don't want to have to make the platform. You want to put it on the platform where everybody's already at. You know, you put it in front of them, and you let that do this work. You know. And in today's time, the beautiful thing about sound is that it's funny we talked about the visuals and sound. Now, sound and visuals are independent. I mean, they always were, but especially now. Like I could have a track, music, right, and I can have a video to it, and that can be cool. But how today is now, I can have a track that gives me some sort of vibe to just relax to, and I put that video on TikTok. People can like the sound so much they can take that sound, legally take it, and use it in their reel or in their TikTok, you know. And now somebody's just cooking with that sound in the back because it gives a certain type of vibe and a feel. And you know what that does, y'all? That runs the numbers up. Somebody reshared it and put it in their reel with my music in the background. Somebody else took the same music and put it in their background, just biking or running with a theme going. You know how people just post Instagram stories with music in it? It's the same thing, y'all. And that's like the number one marketing strategy that runs up numbers on music nowadays. It's TikTok, Instagram Reels, stories. That has changed the game for the music industry. So many old records that came out years ago are getting crazy numbers now just because of that simple fact. I could upload a little reel. Life is so much easier when you just drink coffee at night. That's just a quick whatever quote. But if the post is relatable enough to somebody and it has a Miles Davis music behind it, and someone can click that and use the Miles Davis music and make another quote, it just keeps getting shared and shared and shared. And the Miles Davis song from 50 years ago is just getting streams.
Okay.
You know, so that's like a jam marketing tactic for y'all that's about to drop. So, and that's gonna be something I'm gonna use. Like, I gotta make sure it's on all social media platforms to where they can search up the song and use it in their content. That's the ultimate way to really make money, y'all. No matter what anybody says, the top of the top, you can't get higher than this. The most beneficial way to make money in this world is to allow other people to make money. There's nothing past that. If you can allow someone else to make money and that makes you money, you cannot. It's endless and it's unstoppable. That's why Amazon went from bottom to now one of the richest dudes. And Amazon didn't start 50 years ago. Amazon was here in the last 20 years. Amazon ain't something super old. Amazon is, in the grand scheme of things, Amazon is new. It's recent. Amazon was not here 50 years ago. Amazon is new, y'all. Amazon is newer than YouTube. But because he established a platform to where other people can make money, it's not just him selling stuff. Other people can hop on there and make money, and he makes a little bit off of that. Now he's a multi-billionaire. You know, so that's the trick. Allow other people to benefit from what you have, not just to listen to it. What else can they do with your music? Can they live with it? Can they make content? Can they make some bread? Can they make a whole image and a persona and a brand off of your music, yes, they can, and that can benefit you. You know, so I
Yeah, that's
just
different right there.
you know that's marketing right there.
That's different.
Yeah,
The
I got his
price
man like
around the numbers up. Hey,
yeah. So you run it up.
that's all it's about. Running the number.
Mhm. And what that does is it connects you. Oh, this is the person that made that sound. So whenever it becomes time for you to actually sell some things, because the next level up under you being able to make somebody money is okay. You have a product. You have a really good product. That's also
The
obviously a super thing.
quality of the product.
Exactly. Oh, so this person made that. I actually like this person. So now it builds a brand and a relationship. I'll buy what you got. What you got? You got vinyl. You got merch. Oh, boom, 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 boom. You got a show coming up. Let me get some tickets. It all goes hand in hand, y'all. All from one TikTok post. Like I was watching the video today. Dude uploaded a TikTok post. Freaking Alicia Keys shared it because just she didn't even share the video. She shared the sound and she made her own little reel off of the sound because the sound was catchy. And then the sound itself went viral, and that ran up the numbers. And then the people who really loved the sound traced it back to the original creator of the sound, followed them on YouTube, run their numbers up, and started supporting them. You know, that's how it should be done.
But you gotta
That's
have
how,
something that stay too though, because you don't want them just to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have something that keep them there with you.
yeah, yep. And then all the
Mhm.
stuff I was talking about, that's just the first layer. That's just
Yeah, because a
getting it
lot of
out there.
because a lot of people, yeah, because with it though, yeah, because in it, you feel me? You get it to like, say, if you get to like 10,000 listeners or something like that, 10,000 views. Out of them 10,000, maybe about 3,000 of those people actually will become fans type shit.
Yeah, and 500 of them maybe might spend some money with you.
You know what I'm saying? Type
You
shit.
know. Mm-hmm.
But it's like
Mm-hmm.
the larger the numbers you get, the more opportunity, the more, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. And
Uh,
I'm glad you said that too, because after you get the views, what you gonna do with that? What you gonna do with 5,000 people watching your stuff? You gotta somehow drive them to what you really want them to see, which is really your product, to really make the bread, the shows, whatever. Like, okay, y'all like me now? Okay, come to my show. You know, y'all rocks with me? Okay, boom, get the merch, get the vinyl, support the vision. If you rock with this one song, whatever you rock with, like learn more about me, you know, because it's that trail effect. Once you got them, now you got to keep them there. Now it's like, okay, this was a catchy little TikTok, but I actually like this person now. Now it becomes a different type of list. Now you got core fans. Now you got a real fan base, whether you on TikTok or not. There's some people out here like Kendrick Lamar. He can have no social media. He still got a fan base. It don't matter. That's what you eventually want to build.
but it was crazy with TikTok though. That TikTok was suspended for like what, a couple hours?
24 hours. Yeah. So I think on Friday or Saturday they shut it down. Like you could not, as soon as you open the app, it will close out of the app, and you couldn't re-download the app if you didn't have it. It was saying legal issues, and they literally said because of politics, but Trump is trying to get it back. It said that on the app. It's crazy. And then
So that's
24 hours later,
that's to make people thank them or whatever.
yeah, Trump brought TikTok back. That was a move by itself. 'Cause I don't know how
Yeah.
that can happen in 24 hours. That's kind of crazy.
it
You know?
was all the strategy, bro.
Yeah, I thought it was at least gonna be down for 90 days. It was down for 24 hours.
Bro.
That's crazy. You
What?
know?
I
So
got to
that's the
move on out. I'm about to move on out.
that was deployed. So that was interesting though, because I thought TikTok was down for good, but no. Too many companies and too many people make money off it, and that goes back to my question. When people making money off of it, can't just go can't just go away that quick. People making money
Go
off
to
it.
the store a little bit.
So yeah, yeah. Any final thoughts before we close out, Rick? We on the hour mark now, so we can close out soon.
You said what, bro?
We on the hour mark now, so we can close out soon if you want. Any final remarks
Mm, mm,
on today's legendary day?
let me see. Hmm. Yeah, because that what you call this shit that shit ain't about nothing though. That inauguration. That wasn't really, you feel me?
Yeah.
But just the ironic of it being on MLK, or you feel me? Like
Right.
that's the ill shit though. Like, but we just gotta, I don't know,
Should
try to
we
get
be
these
worried?
funds to move forward, get these funds to move forward.
Should we be worried though, Rip? Should we be or nah?
Nah, I, we always should be not worried, but more alert though. I don't like to say worried, more alert. That's what I say. Be more alert. Don't be worried. You know what I'm saying? You should just. I ain't gonna say like expect some shit to come, but you know what I'm saying. Just be prepared for some shit. Being prepared for some shit as opposed to just like some shit happening. You like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We gotta stay away from that. Like, and that's just paying attention to what's going on, seeing how they moving and all that type of shit.
Right. Okay.
That's what these more they gonna try to run some slick shit though. There's gonna be some slick shit coming.
I could feel it.
It's always though, especially with the government, bro. Like, man, and more than others, especially with this guy, because you know how he moved. We already know how he moved. We got a taste of him before, so
Right.
we know how this guy move. Like, but that don't make it no good because we know how he move. But it's just like, okay, I know your patterns a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of know your patterns. You kind of predict.
No more surprises.
Yeah, but we do have to just. I say we don't got to follow politics, but we got to pay attention to it, and we got to. Everybody should try to get business minded or financial literacy type shit. Learn, know a little more about finance type shit.
Mm.
No matter what level you at, you might just you feel me. Everybody need to just start somewhere, learning
Yeah.
about what a bank account is, what an account is, or you know what I'm saying, crypto. Learn about something like you have to learn upgrade that type of shit.
Hmm. I had an idea. You think starting February we should start doing like stock tips type stuff and going over the charts maybe? A little small segment of that, talking about the crypto and where things are at. What are some good ways to start investing? Because I'm about to start investing seriously now. I'm about to
And we
really
can
get
do
in.
that, but still at the same time, you know how that come. Hey, you told me to invest in this and that. Invest in
Yeah,
that.
we gotta say legally we're not financial advisors. We're just giving y'all our opinion.
This is
Yes.
just what I see. This is what I
Yeah.
would do. This is what I'm doing.
Right.
This is what I'm actually doing.
Yeah. Yeah. But I want to put people on for real. For real. Yeah.
But what you think though, bro? You got some words to close out for the folks?
Um, I'm gonna just follow up on what you said. Don't be worried, but be concerned and alert, because tomorrow could be kind of crazy. Tomorrow's the official day one, so just be on alert. Stock up on the basic stuff just in case it gets crazy. As we always say, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. So if it does get to a point where there's riots all over the world and people are upset because of whatever he says, it's gonna be a lot of traffic outside. People driving to places out of fear or anger. So prepare in those ways. Have food. So if you need to stay in the house, you can. You know. So that's what I would say. Just prepare for those types of things. 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
riots are not safe,
And
regardless of
then,
how you join. People
and
get
I
hurt.
think even nowadays they baiting that type of um, behaviors and shit like that. They baiting that shit. They want to lock or kill. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's just
Exactly.
don't give them a reason. That's some shit that's
Exactly.
gonna give them a reason.
Exactly.
And we to
Like we
that
said
point now.
earlier, if anything, do an economic riot, or a social media riot to where we boycott certain things and flood other things. Don't be out in the streets, breaking buildings, because all they gonna do is call up the martial laws and shoot people up. So don't
Yeah,
give them a
because
reason.
even with that, bro, because it'd be like a lot of these companies we should really not be fucking with no more. Because especially the ones that so called did some shit and apologized.
Right.
Oh, and somehow it's like Gucci when they made them on what is it, the shirts with the monkeys on it, or shirts with it was something they did some ill shit they did. I think it was either Gucci or H&M, one of them motherfuckers. They
Yeah.
did some ill shit. And it was Gucci, matter of fact, because I remember for a minute it was fuck Gucci. You
Oh
feel me?
wow.
Yeah. But somehow, some way, niggas back wearing Gucci,
Yeah.
back supporting Gucci. Like, bro, come on, man. Like,
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
you know what? I didn't want to say nothing, but now that you mentioned it, we're not gonna go into this too much. And there's like two sides to this story. But did you see that thing on social media about Snoop? Seen that already? I
We
want to
talking
get your
about what Snoop being the switch side.
yeah.
I Snoop. I ain't see it, but I seen it. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't press play on it, but I seen it though.
Yeah, I didn't either, but I saw like a clip of him saying, "Oh,
Yeah,
Snoop, he's
cause it had
performing for Trump."
cause it had the little the headline. You feel
Yeah,
me? Then it was like Snoop in 2017 or 2016, whenever he came in.
F Trump, blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
then it was like
Now you
Snoop today.
performing for him. Yeah. There's two sides to it. One side saying Trump's a coon, Trump's a sell. I mean, Snoop's a coon, sell out, and then the other side saying he's just getting his money. Y'all ain't mad when other rappers do the same thing, but with Snoop, if Snoop do it for Trump, now he's a sellout. But if other rappers do it and doing things that might not be aligned with their morals and values, they just get in the bag. And you proud of them for getting the bag, but if Snoop do this, no. So I don't know. It's two sides. I'm not gonna really get too involved into it. I'll say my personal view on it, but I don't know. It is what it is. I don't think he supports Trump, but in performing is in performing, I guess. Snoop is a marketing genius, so I'm sure he has his reasons. I don't know. I'm just never for putting down another brother. That's not what I'm for, So I always try to find another way to kind of look at things instead of just like, damn, Snoop, throw him to the garbage. Unless you like a straight out, openly, like loud coon and Uncle Ruckus, I'm not going to shut you down, especially if you're a black man or a black woman. Unless you're Uncle Ruckus, then I don't care. Like a Charleston White, I don't want to see you. We'll probably fight. But anybody else, give him the benefit of the doubt, some grace.
Is it that, or is it because he's a West Coast legend?
Nah, it's because he's a black man. Even if it was somebody else, if it was Jay-Z or anybody, I would still give him some grace. It ain't that. It's just cold time. We too quick to bring down our brothers, man. So quick. Like
That
we'll
don't be that.
for them
But
10
this what
years,
it.
one
I'm gonna
thing
tell you
wrong.
what it be. I'm gonna tell you what it be though, bro. This what it be. It's like we to a point. That's like this is what the team is. This is what it is. Now, if you ain't doing what this is, if you ain't, you feel me? If this ain't for you, it's cool. Go ahead, do what you gonna do, brother. You feel me? But you can't play it like you feel me. But it is a money play though. I get that. It's a money play. Because if he talking about something here Republican, if he this, he that.
That's
But
different.
it kind of do make you look funny though. You didn't win out like because that's like you don't really stand for nothing. You feel me? That's what that basically is. You don't stand for shit. Like you said this, you said fuck this, fuck that, this, blah blah blah. But somehow, some way, you just yeah for a couple dollars. But we ain't gonna get like you said. We ain't gonna get into it. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna bash nobody. You feel me? But shit is ill. But I just be saying that it's like we can't certain behaviors you can't get passes on. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And that be the problem that we be having. We be letting too many people that we think got good intentions for us straddle the line and shit. And you can't straddle the line. You
Yeah.
gotta be clear cut what you
Yeah.
doing.
And today should remind us of that energy we supposed to be having. Like MLK Day, come on, we what you doing? That's that's slipping. That's slipping. Come on now. Come on.
Yeah,
So
like you performing for massa on MLK Day.
come on.
That's
Come
it.
on. Yeah. So
That's it.
you only get so many strikes. Like, okay, 1, 2, 3, all right, come on. But yeah, you don't go too deep into that. We don't conclude this episode, y'all. It's a little shorter one, but I like to keep it around an hour. Unless we got a bunch of features, then we'll go over the 2 hour mark. But for these, we just gonna kind of keep it concise, knock them out, boom, boom, boom. But yeah, let us know your thoughts on this. Also, DM us future topics and what some things y'all want to see if y'all watch this on the playback. Hope y'all enjoyed it. New stuff coming soon. And, oh yeah, any announcements on our personal stuff, like projects we got? What's next on the horizon for us? I know for me, I got an instrumental album coming soon, plus a collaboration producer album coming
Check
soon.
out your boy YouTube, Rep Slater, Iller EP. It's on
Yeah.
YouTube. Check it out. It's a great vibe, enjoy it. And it's more work coming out next month. I ain't gonna get a date and an untitled name right now, but it's another project coming though. Another project coming.
Okay.
And I got a lot of production I've been doing too though. Like even on this joint, a lot of joints I don't, you feel me? My shit type shit.
Mm, okay.
And for other people too though, type shit. You feel me?
Good.
I'm
Good.
a, and
Promise.
that's one thing I'm gonna try to do too though. I ain't gonna say like a compilation, but something like that type shit.
Producer album, maybe producer EP.
Maybe, yeah, I'm thinking about like that. Just make the beats and then other people rap on them. But,
Yeah, you
you
guys
know,
strategically pick who could be on this song, and if it sounds
yeah,
like
oh
it,
yeah, that
oh,
already like, oh yeah.
yeah,
Hey, bro, I need you to kill this shit, bro. Matter of fact, I
right.
wrote the shit already. You just rap it. Don't even worry about it. I already wrote the song.
That's that's funny.
No, but
Yeah.
yeah, though, that's all I got, family. Peace and love, and prosperation for everybody.
Yup. That's it, y'all. Peace.
Peace. Hope.